Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie. We are still on the post-game content and we're making our way down the stratums, and we are now at the end section of the 6th stratum. So, if my theory is correct, and mid-bosses only being normal and doable to beat, we should get another distortion now. Another specialty boss. So let's go see. And maybe a little bit of extra scenes as well. Yes. Look. She showed up again. But it's not just her, I sense. Rosalia the Burning Sphinx. And the Golden Unicorn Agres. The holy beasts of earth and fire. I wonder if they're like... We'll have to save discussions for after we defeat them. Really?
This'll be quite
that's what you want to start out with.
Let's go.
Damn. Alright. That's a start and a half. Okay.
For one. Let's begin. Eternally flowing. Forward.
Well, they're both, well, top-wise, roughly the same. For some reason, I fear Rosalia a little bit more. So let's focus our attention on her, shall we? Okay.
Now then. Arcus activate. I shall go.
Yeah, definitely tortoise it up.
My turn.
Savage winds, be as one with my sword. Here I go.
Alright. Be critical. Do damage.
Escape is. Kill it all. Oh! Second flash. Raging Tempest.
Engaging.
Still a nice amount of damage for sure.
Arcus activate.
Perpetual flame.
Gotcha. This is it. Let's end this.
Allow
Understood.
Now then.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
All for one, and one for all. How about we liven things up? Time to entertain my guests. Round and round.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out for the assumption, and Rean is going to max out because of this. Probably
Time for the
Ares as
main
well.
event. What a delightful tea party.
So close, yet so far.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. guard! Savage winds.
Yeah, we have to go with her because I don't want to give things away. Ah, Arios, you devil.
But I'll welcome a rematch.
Yeah, he's so beyond strong at this point. I love it. Kusanagi, level 12.
Nice! That'll do it. A true warrior always seeks improvement.
It's only natural. Stats updated.
That's how it goes.
I did it! Even perfection can stand to improve. There's more where that came from.
Defeated the Guardian. Another blue? No, it's still a seeding stone. We still have one blue left, right? Phew, that was some battle. They were the strongest guardians we've faced yet, which means... Right, I don't believe they were the ones we were supposed to fight. Why must you persist? There you are. I don't know who you are, but... What? She looks just like... Yep. Her hair and eyes are different colors, but she's otherwise looks identical. Her aura is nothing like Kia's though. That's because I am nothing like her. Kia is not my name. I have not been in existence for long. But at the same time, I have existed in this space since long before your arrival. You are the invaders, not me. What do you mean? How are we invaders? Falsities detected. The Black Mirror is responsible for the administration and supervision of this space. Irrespective of how you came to exist, your presence is an irregularity. Now requesting you to relinquish control of this area at once. You misunderstand. This situation may be irregular, but my existence is not. All would be well had the observer of the land of Erebos chosen not to intervene in the causality of the land of faith. What intervening in causality? Doesn't mean what I think it does. But who does she mean by observer of the land of Erebos? There is much that you do not know, and I see no reason to enlighten you. Persist in your resistance and the consequences will be devastating. Consider this your final warning. I hope I'm not the only one feeling completely lost. I think we should let the others know what's going on. The party borrowed the Black Mirror's power again to communicate with those back in the garden. They then filled them in on what just transpired. And it was someone who looked just like Kia who said all that? Well, it's troubling to hear that she called us invaders. Do you have any clue what she meant, Kia? Sorry, I'm sure you're just as confused as the rest of us. Yeah. But while she was talking, I got this strange feeling. That vague sense of unease I've been feeling suddenly felt much stronger. If only I knew who she is. I couldn't sense a single thing from her. That's never happened to me before. I see. Well, it's no wonder you're feeling nervous then. For real. If you couldn't sense anything about her destiny at all, that goes beyond unusual. Well, I imagine it's all far from a coincidence. That includes her being here and her choosing to assume Kia's appearance. Maybe so, but I don't even have dots to connect here. Well, same here. I'm totally lost. There's something niggling at me, but I can't put my finger on it. In what way? Well, I think it's safe to assume that she is somehow related to Kia. But I don't feel like she is only related to Kia. That's all, sorry, I wish I had more to contribute. Yeah, it might be Elysium combined with the entity replication of Kia during the Azure arc, maybe? Just spitballing here. No, I'm glad you told us. That could help point us in the right direction. You still getting that strange feeling, William? Yeah, if anything, it's stronger than ever now. I wonder what the reason for that could be. Well, I'm sure that the unclouded eye technique will be invaluable here. But before we go into that, I got a question for you, Black Mirror. Just, what is the Reverie corridor? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, kinda hard to grapple the harder problems when we don't even have a first clue on the basics. Well, we were just summoned here one day. Well, it helped us get stronger, so it's cool it exists, but... well, we know next to nothing about its true nature. It may be difficult to comprehend with your scope of understanding, but I will try to answer. The Reverie corridor is a term applied to realms that can be expanded freely in order to fulfill a specific purpose. A pocket dimension, I guess. The gnomes use these as proving grounds to select future awakenings for the Divine Knights. It should be noted, however, that the administration feature was not part of my original function. Really? But didn't you tell us you were the space administrator? The Black Mirror is a system designed to watch over causality and guard its laws from interference. Roughly 1200 years ago, I detected near limitless scanning of those laws by Elysium's predictions. This calls for me to forcibly reactivate from sleep mode. A whole system built to watch over causality. No pressure. So, we're here in essence because of Elysium. But what do you mean by forcibly reactivate? By the time I had reactivated, Elysium had already deployed manifestations of the impossible on a vast scale. It was apparent that my original functions would not suffice, and so I created Reverie Corridor in a high-level phase space. Through the Black Mirror's administration, I aim to bring out the true potential of its visitors. I see. Well, that explains quite a bit, though there's still plenty that's beyond our understanding. Well, even if this is a lot to take in, really. Well, Elysium was capable of making the impossible possible in Zemuria. Defeating something of that nature should have been out of our reach. The only reason we emerged victorious was because we trained in a place that, like Elysium, was not of this world. So that's why you brought us here. Can't play by the rules when you're up against something that calculates your every move. Well, when you look back on it, it's easy to see that this space was the key to our victory. Well, and even with the training we gained through here, overcoming Elysium was no easy task. It took all we had to eke out victory. That we won makes being brought here worth its while, so thank you, Black Mirror. As you can tell, we could have easily lost our fight without your intervention. So if the girl in white really is causing trouble here, then we'll fight again to keep things here right. Yeah, it's our responsibility to see what Elysium left behind, the same way we dealt with Elysium itself. Hey, I should be the one saying that. I just wanna get this done and over with, so I can get back to being lazy. Nadia? Oh boy, now that I get a better idea of what's going on, I'm all fired up to fix it. Well, that doesn't feel like an appropriate reaction to these grim circumstances, but I understand the sentiment. Well, I'm right here with her. I want to know why you two are getting that weird feeling, and sitting here worrying about it won't give me any answers. Taking care of things directly has always been this group's way of handling things. Well, to each his own, I suppose. Alright, this is as fine a time as any to ask something that's been on my mind for some time now. I want to know who you are, Black Mirror. It's hard to wonder who is capable of interfering with the laws of causality and shifting our circumstances like so. Hold on. What are you even suggesting, Rufus? I've been asking the same question myself. We're talking to an entity that can create space like this. Yeah, this place is on the same scale as Phantasma. Well, the girl referred to the Black Mirror as the observer of the land of Erebos, didn't she? Couple that with the Black Mirror calling itself a system designed to watch over causality, it gives me an idea. I think the Black Mirror is... Ah, I see now. You have observed the Empire for a very long time indeed, haven't you? While authoring the Black Records. Ah, and that's why it's called Black Mirror, as a reference to the Black Records it also made itself. No way. I had a feeling. The Black Mirror's true identity is likely one of the many artifacts left behind in phase space. The causality recording engine, Azoth. Wasn't Azoth also mentioned in the Black Records itself? While we were going through Cold Steel? I think it was. Don't know exactly how or what was described there, but I'm guessing it's about what this actually is. Is it actually foretelling the space here, the Reverie corridor? I need to look back upon that. I need to start up Cold Steel 4 and see if I can find the book about this, if I'm right. That name appears in the final... And there it is, in the final chapter of the Black Records. Oh, that answers that then. Correct. Azoth and the Black Mirror are one and the same, with Azoth being the initial identifying title. 1207 years before the present time, I was activated by Arnor the Educator and have since existed as the Black Records. I used the Spirit Vein synchronization within the Spirit Shrines to record and preserve major events for all eternity. So, for all these years, you've been watching over Erebonia while trying to steer it down the right path. Well, the Black Records were an incredible guide for us, yeah. Well, they were also the foundation of His Excellency's plan. Everything has fallen into place for me now. You gotta be pretty devoted to your job to keep it up over 1200 years. But it paid off big for us. Oh, I had no idea that was how the Black Records came to pass down through our family. Well, as a descendant of House Arnor, I can hardly begin to express my gratitude. I can't quite relate as much as all of you from the Empire can, but now that we partly know the meaning behind what that girl said, it makes me curious about... This situation may be irregular, but my existence is not. All would be well had the observer of the land of Erebos chosen not to intervene in the causality of the land of fate. The causality of the land of fate part rings a bell for some reason. Same for me. It's at the tip of my tongue too. Yeah. For all you guys? Looked like it's just the SSS. No, well, I'm sure it'll be made clear as we keep going. Honestly, that's all we can do if you want more answers. Well, I'm sure that wasn't the last time the girl will show herself before us. Now to find her and continue on. Indeed, but with great caution, our enemies are only growing stronger. That is advice best heeded. The next stratum will be the last. Mind that its erosion rate is over 12%. There is likely some irregularities present. May your investigation shed some light into this. And with that, the 6th is cleared and the road to the 7th has opened. And as the game said, that would be probably our last. Good. At least we got some direction. Meaning that the fact that we have one more blue sphere left. Ooh. The monsters are getting bigger and more dangerous looking the further we go. Damn. And in all honesty, I have recorded my session from getting from the midway from 6 to the end of 6 as my background footage for my next channel update. which will probably be released somewhere around the release of this episode. So if you want to see how I went through, you can see it there in more detail. But as I said before, for me, I will go from here to the end of the 7th stratum, in between the episodes, or maybe even edit it out in this one, just to keep things flowing nicely, because it's just us fighting through this space, gaining levels, and just getting there, because I still do believe that the mid-boss is just going to be a normal one for us again. If not, of course I will record it with you all present, but I will probably see you next in the stratum at the 7th end boss. For now, let's go back to the garden, rest up, and see if I have anything to deliver to unseal. I don't think we have the blue one yet, so we should be able to find that somewhere in the 7th stratum, maybe even on the mid level there, and that's different. Yeah, we didn't talk to everybody on this side yet. I need to make sure I don't forget about it, and I did forget about it. Damn it. Yeah. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? Maybe some clever editing
interface
can help here. Give me a second. Alright, let's talk to everybody here before finishing off the 6th stratum. Of course, I loaded back an old save in order to be able to do this, because I don't want to miss any more text. So let's talk to everyone, and then we're going to go back to our, let's just say, phase time after we defeated the 6th stratum boss. So let's go.
Working hard?
Well, it feels like our exploration is taking a turn for the bizarre with all the strange anomalies popping up. But I'm not worried. I'll give what we're doing here everything I've got until the very end, I promise. Everyone has done so much for me over the years. Now I want to return the favor and show them how much I've grown. I'm not a little girl anymore. That you are definitely not.
I wonder.
Well, I'd say we don't know far a ways what we do know. I can't say how big this thing is going to get, but we can't just leave it here like this. Not if I'm going to have any kind of future for my kid. You can count on me and Olivier.
And how do you fare, my friend?
Well, it's astounding to consider a trial here could be outright hijacked by an entity in the manner it was. What lies at the innermost heart of this place may be beyond anything we could ever imagined. And yet our tasks remain the same, confronted with all our strength and prevail, just like we always have.
What's up?
Things have sure gone to Gehenna in a handbasket, huh? Not that I get what's happening now. Our goal is still the same as it ever was, though. We have to protect what's most important to us. You know who to call if you need someone to cleave the way open for you. The Heavy Blade will do what it does best. I know, smash things up and make sure Tita's safe.
What? You need something?
Who'd have thought there'd be something in the depths that was capable of making copies of me in my other form. The overall that's going on around here. Can't say I care, but that's got me real interested. Better put in the work, okay? If you drag me down, I'll gladly leave you behind.
What? You need something?
All I got around here is time. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Eva talked me into playing this card game with her. Was surprised how heated it could get once I got a few rounds in. If you've got a set, I'll be up for throwing against you. Just bring up a stupid set and make it boring for me. Alright.
Do you need me?
Oh, that white silhouette. How curious that something like that would appear here. The situation is proven even more complicated than I initially anticipated. All I can say is to proceed with caution. Nothing that happens inside this place is a given.
A pleasure.
Well, things sure have taken a turn for the strange, wouldn't you say? Not even Elysium with all its might could reproduce McBurn's true form, and yet, here we are. The corridor should have its limits, but something is surpassing even its administrator. Whatever is going on here may well have the witches right at the center of it. We'll see once we conquer the 7th layer, I imagine.
I'm ready to do whatever you ask.
So many mysteries continue to persist. For such serious matters, it's surprising that the society seems to have no hand in it. Nevertheless, it remains my intention to serve you all to my very utmost, no matter what the circumstances may entail. Please, know that I'm standing by should you require my assistance in bringing to task the source of all this, whatever it may be.
How are you doing?
Well, the way the central core is acting is like it's been infected by a computer virus. Unless we figure out the root cause and purge it, I doubt things will improve. It's been instrumental in helping us grow as much as we have. Now it's our turn to return the favor and help it out. Definitely.
We might be alright.
Huh. Did more trouble really have to spring up just as soon as we got everything finally straightened out with Crossbell? If nothing else, at least it'll end all my training with a real bang. Even if it's a louder one than I would have wanted. Anyway, you know I'll be right. By your side until the very end. We'll get through this together.
Hiya.
Oh, that white silhouette is of real concern. If I had to guess, I'd say it's astral in nature. It seems intent on interfering with the corridor, but beyond that, it's impossible to pinpoint its nature quite yet. This is going to require the full breadth of my training as a witch if we're going to get to the bottom of this. I'm sure it will. Alright, final group. Definitely. 2 groups. Well, right when we were supposed to be heading off in the real world. I know you were looking forward to it, but it's out of our control now. Plus, if we hadn't figured out where our next destination is. Well, about that. I was thinking we should go see Yurk, actually. Oh, that's a wonderful idea, Swin. I'd love to meet him for myself. Well, I guess he did craft your body. And though it's not like we know where he is. Hey, yes. Do you think you know who would connect us if we called in a favor? Well, you mean the one who introduced us to Yurk in the first place? I don't imagine it would be easy, but it would likely come with a price. Well, in that case, I know just the thing. I learned about a great little spot in Erebonian to Crossbell gourmet guide I picked up. Huh? Who's, you know who? Well, so introduced you to the Meister in the first place. Regardless, I'll go with you wherever you like. I'll have to wait until after we take care of things here, however. Sure. Let's get this over with so we can get our show back on the road. Works for me. Yeah, and I'm hoping that we'll see them again in the future. If not in Daybreak, then in Horizon after that. Because if they're gonna journey around the country, they should pop up somewhere. Even if it's just as a like a side character in the next game.
I got a question for you.
Well, sounds like it won't be as simple as beelining it to the end. If only we knew more info on this place. Well, no point in rushing it. We can do an itty bitty bit at a time like we're resting up all we need in between.
Need me?
Well, there's a ton of stuff I don't get about this place, but I don't need to get in to the know. I want to help the people here. The corridor's helping me out in his own bizarre way too, so long as we're here, I plan on seeing this through. So, let's get on with it. I already know we can handle it.
Ever the lively bunch this is.
Well, I hadn't expected a mysterious girl to be meddling with the inner workings of the Reverie corridor. It leaves us with a whole new array of questions, but I'm certain the answer will come as we continue along our track. All the more reason for me to press on here, to better make use of the new life I've been given.
Oh, would you like to talk?
Well, things are awfully strange around here, but if that's due to Elysium's influence, then I have to do what I can to fix it. Besides, I don't want anything getting in the way of our journey I'm planning. That's a better reason than anything else, I'm sure.
From the looks of things.
Well, this is clearly no mere extension of the trails we were meant to face here. As we prepare to face this new challenge, may we of the old generation clear the way for the younger following after. Whatever it may come to be, I will gladly draw my sword and fight.
Something up?
Jeez, things surely get a whole lot more complicated, didn't they? There's no sense in trying to solve a problem like this with brute force, but that's alright. This is a time for us bracers to shine. So give me a holler if you need some one firing off arts left and right for the front lines. I'm your man.
I say we get the show on the road.
Well, this place has been one anomaly after another. Kinda reminds me of the old schoolhouse back in the day. Everyone's come a long way since then. Class 7, the other alumni, hell, me too. You wouldn't think we'd peak by now, but we just keep growing. Now's all that's left is to take care of our unfinished business and end this in style. Let's do it. Oh, you will definitely end things in style, that's for sure. Alright. Having said that, this is now over and done with, so let's edit it again. And let's go back to where we were just a few moments ago. Alright, we're back in the present, and before we go start doing our rounds, and there is a lot of events I see, let's
Central core activated.
check what we have here. Some more missions, some extra points, because I want to get that 4,000 point. Leonan's Touch, awesome. And here, wait, there's still 3 more? I thought we're gonna have 1 more left, seeing as the 7th is gonna be the last one. Huh. I wonder what that's gonna be about, but hey, I'm all for it, and also for the RP we're gonna get for it. So we got 10, 15, this should be done in between as well. 10 Void Spheres. This you probably won't manage. And that's it for, oh, here as well, 31 recipes. Yeah, this should also happen along the way. Haven't found the other 2 recipes yet, but they should be out there. Then we'll get another 10 points. And with that,
Confirming rank points accumulated.
we are
Liberation rank unchanged.
at 628. It's gonna be tight, but there should be enough in here for us to get to 700. Definitely. And definitely get to 4,000 for our boost max XP. And once we have that, we're just gonna go down the list, getting everything we can. Alright, that's looking good. Alright, so for now, we do not have the next stratum at the ready. We have a lot of people to talk to. So yeah, let's start with that and finish that off in the next episode, and then in between I will go through to the stratums and hopefully get a few more blue sealing stones, because if there are 3 more daydreams left for us to view, then we definitely need to find more along the way, especially if the 7th stratum is the last one out there. But again, we'll see.
How's it going?
Well, the Reverie corridor has done more for us than I could ever imagine when we first arrived. Now's our chance to repay the favor. Solving crazy problems and bizarre mysteries is business as usual for us at this point. We'll figure something out like we always do. You know, stick together, use teamwork and all that jazz. We've totally got this.
Shall we get this tea party underway?
Though the worst was behind us, but now this happens. I can see where this is going. We'll find our answers in the deepest part of the corridor, I imagine. Until then, we can only head there one step at a time. This is the final challenge that stands in the way of Crossbell in its future. I don't mind lending my strength to the cause.
Let's take it slow and be smart about this.
Well, it feels like we're getting close to the heart of the mystery behind the Reverie corridor. We're going to make it there and find our answers. Together. We've come this far by working together and fighting side by side. I don't see why this ordeal would be any different. I have to agree with that.
Hey there!
Oh, that girl looked just like Kia. What the heck is going on? Jeez, I hate worrying about things we can't control. Problems like this are better solved with feet on the ground. So, let me know when it's time to get back out there. I'm ready to get this investigation on the road.
Hey there!
I want to know why that girl looks like Kia as much as anyone, but I don't want that to distract me. So let me know when it's time to get back out there. I'm ready to get this investigation on the road.
We gotta get what's ours.
Knowing how supernatural this whole joint is, frankly, I'm surprised we didn't bump into anything like that silhouette sooner. Between that and the trials only getting harder and harder, it's clear we got to step up our game. Even more or we're screwed. Ain't no stopping us now, but at the same time, be careful. I've got your back, so no need to rush it. Got it? Definitely no. We're definitely not gonna rush it.
Oh, how very interesting.
Oh, now we know this place was created to give us somewhere to build up the strength to combat Elysium. I can't help but think the anomalies we've been seeing are related to that in some manner. Can't say for certain, unfortunately. We'll just have to keep it in mind as we slowly make our way through the corridor. True.
So then...
Well, I'm grateful for the chance to test my skills, especially if what awaits us beyond anything I've challenged before. I know I'll overcome whatever I may face, so long as I have friends and allies on my side.
What's going on?
Hey, there's a lot to worry about here, but all we can do is band together and resolve things one step at a time. Stay sharp and keep moving. We can handle this, I know we can. Yes, I agree. I know we definitely can.
Hello there.
Well, the enemies we're coming across in the corridor are stronger than anything we've faced before. Nothing else compares. Not that I'm complaining, we wouldn't have been strong enough to resolve the crisis in Crossbell if it wasn't for this place. It's a little strange, knowing that I feel like I owe it to this place to finish the whole trial. Nothing's gonna stop me until we do.
With all of us here, I'm sure we could.
Well, the deeper we delve into the corridor, the stronger this otherworldly sense I feel it's becoming. I suspect there's a challenge greater than any we've faced waiting for us at the end. I couldn't say what it is, but I intend to confront it with everything I have. So let's be ready for anything.
How are you doing?
It would take something far beyond human comprehension to meddle with the corridor. I have a duty to face the remaining mysteries of this place. My position dictates it. It's about time we wrap this up once and for all. I'm looking forward to going home to Crossbell with smiles on our faces. Me too. I can believe that the White Shadow turned out to be a spitting image of Kia. Well, whoever she is, she didn't seem all that hostile to me. Well, doesn't mean I'm gonna trusting it anytime soon. Any idea what's going on, kiddo? Well, there has been one thing bothering me. It's the time when she first showed up. It's like I felt something like this before. Well, she didn't appear to be a simulacrum. Well, there may be, but it doesn't change that we'll have to be even more careful than before. Well, the anomalies occurring here may be related to something beyond all of our imaginations. We should be even more careful as we progress. I will lend you what strength I have.
I'm happy you said hello.
Well, she looked just like me. I don't sense anything wrong with causality, so what's going on?
Hey, making the rounds?
Hey, I can hardly believe it. She really does look just like her. I don't know what the hell's going on, but we can't let our guard down. Damn near anything's possible now.
Thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the simulacra in the world, but dealing with her isn't any easier with a face like that. Well, there's a chance we have to pound that face at some point, and you better be ready.
Just need to talk this through.
Well, the girl looked almost exactly like Kia, and the sense I got from her wasn't hostility. If anything, I felt as though she had already resigned herself to something. We need to be cautious about how we approach what's happening.
I know we can do this.
Well, I never expected that girl to be the spitting image of Kia. I'm sure it is related in some way to the abnormality with the Reverie corridor. Oh, it definitely is. Alright, so, lower part is finished. And yeah, let's start up here as well, because we still have a few minutes left to my normal time. Let's check out the store to see if we have any more interesting
Trove activated.
curios. Always with the tickets, isn't it? Yeah, not enough time to money to buy more U material. How much do we actually have in that front? 500, that's not bad. Considering that I started the 6th stratum with 0 after buying as many Zemurian pieces as I could. To think an artifact passed down in my own family would be at the center of all this, I'm astounded, truly. It's all the more reason for me to confront the gravity of this situation as a princess. On behalf of my family, no effort shall be spared on my part. You have my word.
There's a question in your eyes.
My family's artifact being at the center of this all is more reason for me to confront the gravity situation as a princess.
I have to do something.
Oh, it's a shame Rean and I weren't able to fight side by side within that tower. It's only my real regret about that. With things only getting more serious, I sincerely hope this is a chance for me to be of some sort of help to everyone. I'm proud to be his sister, and I want to do whatever I can to live up to the lofty standard he set. This feels a bit like the same text as before.
Our team's as in sync as it'll ever be.
Well, the noise we keep encountering in the Reverie corridor seems to be getting intenser the further we go in. It's like it's warping the space of the corridor itself and trying to consume it us along with it. We can't let that happen. We won't. Remember, there's no point in rushing these kind of things. Let's go at it our own pace like we always have. It's our rhythm.
Need me for something?
Well, the next fight will be it, the climax of the story that brought us together. So let's win and become the winds of change that turn the world towards a new and brighter dawn. I'll support you with everything I have. You have my word as a Class 7 alumni and member of the Crossbell. Oh, I have all the faith you will do what you can, definitely. The entire group together.
I'll fight for all my lovely kittens.
Well, everyone here has taken their first steps towards a new path in life. I am no different. I feel the winds of change too. We owe it to ourselves to take care of this lost anomaly here so we can move forward with our lives. Our minds clear. If you need my strength, you know where to find me. I'll be more than happy to give a live demonstration of my Taito arts. We might try, you never know.
Yo, doing alright?
Give me a break. Just when we think we're out, the Reverie corridor pulls us right back in. Well, that's cool. I can show Ordine and his pals that we're doing just fine. So let's go all out and finish this in style. You better not hold back.
Oh, need anything?
Oh, the anomalies within the Reverie corridor are much more serious than we imagined. We've gained a lot of experience along the way, and now it feels like we're being put to the test to show why we're stronger. I'm ready to face whatever's waiting for us at the end. I'll be right there with everyone else fighting as hard as I can.
Gotta tinker with something.
Oh, look like we still have some unsolved mysteries within the Reverie corridor. I'll admit, I'm pretty intrigued by it all. I can't wrap my head around how it's able to reproduce the impossible either. Just gotta approach this whole thing carefully. Make sure you're fully prepared before you proceed. But don't worry, whatever happens, Naglfar and I will be there to support you. Oh, I know you will. At least from this time on forward, that's for sure.
You seem to be doing well.
Well, nobody can predict what lies ahead. All I can say is we need to be careful moving forward. Now's no time to act carelessly. At the same time, I realize that everyone here has overcome more than just their fair share of major crises. Let's ensure this time ends no differently as one final tribute to Chancellor Osborne. Yeah.
Take a load off.
Well, you could cut the tension with a knife right about now, right? My gut tell is talking to me real loud about now, too. If only I could figure out what it's trying to say. Well, nothing more we can do but keep going as far as we can. As long as we're careful about it. Oh, definitely. Moving ahead, it's only going to be weirder and weirder. I can't even imagine what kind of boss the system is going to throw at us later. Because finding these two guardians as we just had, what's higher than that? Like I said, I think I mentioned in previous episodes as well. I think like and now I can't remember the name, but you know what I mean. Like the shadow figures we've been fought with Laos or something like that. Lao. I think maybe those will show up on the next one. Because that's the only thing I can imagine that would be higher and more powerful than what we faced so far.
So like...
Man, is it just me or did someone suddenly crank up the serious meter in here? You can cut the tension with a knife. Chillax, we've totally got this covered. We rocked that tower, didn't we? This is gonna be a total cakewalk for us. We're unstoppable, butt-kicking team.
What do you need?
Well, we seem to be making progress, but the farther in we go, the more my suspicions arise. However, it's too late to turn back. I'm eager to discover what could be waiting for us in the depths. Just as ever, I'll fight to fulfill my duty as a noble and alumni of Class 7.
How are you holding up?
Well, it feels as though there's still one last secret for us to uncover at the heart of the Reverie corridor. They say it's at times of trial when what you've learned is put to the test. In that case, let's show the corridor just how much we've grown since the first time we set foot in here. Oh, most definitely. And let's end today with the unsealing
unsealable
of our last few shards.
Item inventory.
Yes, more scopes, more material.
Item inventory.
And that's the thing, I want black Zemurian shards or you materials I can buy myself. The rest is just optional.
Rare item inventoried.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, a coral, ooh, mirage. Coral amulet, nice. Alright, and that's it for today. On the next one we'll talk to the next few pieces. The people at the trial door and the people at the tree. And after that, if I manage to prepare it, we'll do the end boss of the 7th stratum. And maybe see where this story leads. Or, and hear me out, unless I find some bleed sealing stones on our way towards the end of the 7th stratum, then we'll do those ahead. Because if the mission is right and we have 3 more to do, I definitely want to do those, just to make sure. And of course to get the RP points so we can get to our S rank, so yeah. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. We are getting closer and closer to unraveling the story of this. I can't wait to see what it is. So for now, bye bye.